completely honest. But that's all right.
I'll do it as soon as
What's up, guys? It's Tuesday night trash talk. I think we are live. I think so.
Hello.
Yeah, we're still getting used to this. So yeah, it's Tuesday night. How you guys doing?
Doing good.
I'm letting people roll in here for a minute. It's Facebook, so it's not quite the same, you know, what's the word I'm looking for? Rate of roll-in that we're used to, you know. So we'll just give it a few minutes. Facebook is just not our platform, you know what I mean? Like, we get legitimately no traffic from Facebook. Our channel is a lot more active than our Facebook page ever has been, but that's okay.
You do have mods in here, don't you?
I don't think you can have mods on Facebook. If you can, I haven't figured it out, but honestly, I don't really worry about the comments anyway. Like, at this point, like, just people can say what they want.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
I'm not going to go filing a bunch of freaking claims on their shit or chasing them down or anything like that because they have something negative to say. That was a dig. I just took a dig in case anybody was curious. So I don't know where Pat is. Pat originally had the videos that we were going to watch, but that's cool. I found what he was talking about because he found some good ones. I guess we'll start with like my favorite topic in the world, Glenn Serio. That guy's having a shitty week, huh?
Yeah. Yeah, he is.
When it hits, right?
Also,
yeah, no, it's rough on him.
It's what happens
so first
when
he
you
got
lose
arrested, obviously, which we talked about.
It's what happens when he loses Casey and the Sunshine Band.
Yeah, no, I mean, he gets arrested, and then more recently, he got his car towed. So I watched this. Like, did you guys watch this video?
Yeah, I have.
Oh,
Nobody
I saw
did?
it. Yeah.
Yeah.
I only saw bits and pieces of it. But it looks like he's actually condensed the clip down too. And of course, the title of this video kills me. So he names it. Hold on, I gotta go back to it. The title just killed me. Oh no, okay. Grimy. Stranded driver becomes the target of dirty sergeant illegal seizure. First Amendment audit. The only thing grimy in Glenn's videos is Glenn and his hair. That's it. Like, that's the only grimy thing that I see there.
Well, he wears the same outfit every single day.
Yeah, no, with the Air Jesus sandals and the wife beater, or you know, the nasty Calvin and Hobbes t-shirt and
He has
the
that
jorts.
the blue hoodie.
He's got his own merch now. He's got Auditing the USA hat and shirt. I've seen him wear.
Does he wear it? Oh,
Yeah,
he does wear it. Okay, well.
Are the skinny jeans also part of his merch?
Oh, those are bad. The yoga pants that he wears around.
Yeah.
Those are bad. Yeah, no, that's rough. All right, so let's watch him get his car towed.
Who is a CarMax? Blake? Blake?
Hi.
Hello.
What's going on?
Car stalled.
Okay.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
Recording.
Why?
Just because.
Okay, well, I came up here to try and help you.
Oh, I mean, I'm just not used to getting help from police.
Someone's got it. We're getting it twice.
I mean, if that's true.
Okay, so
If that's true, that's cool.
There's
But nothing you can do.
Do you have somebody coming?
Yes, I do.
Have somebody coming?
I gotta take
What?
care of.
I do. In the middle of the street.
Can you pause it?
Okay.
Yeah.
You got to
Yeah.
take.
Sorry, what'd you say?
So
Someone's got an echo.
Yeah, what's the problem?
Someone's got an echo.
Hold on, let me try it this way.
I feel like this is turning into something else now.
Much better.
How do you have it taken care of? Because you can't have a car blocking the middle of the street.
I called my insurance company.
Insurance company's not going to be able to do it. 3733, I'll be out with a car blocking Cesar Chavez and Gleason. Okay.
Copy Cesar Chavez and Gleason, 108.
So what is your insurance company going to do for you then?
Send a tow truck.
Your insurance company is?
Yeah.
Okay. Why don't I see a license, sir?
For what?
For what? Because
Yeah.
you're blocking the street. Just show me a license, and then we can get this moved along, okay?
Can you bring a sergeant out here?
I am a sergeant. See?
Okay. I don't really feel like I need to give you a driver's license because I haven't committed a crime.
Yeah, you have.
I've committed a crime.
You committed a violation by blocking the street.
I didn't purposely block the street.
But you are blocking the street, correct?
The car is dead.
3733, can I get a code 1 cover car? Okay. This is what happens. You need to either present ID to me or you're going to be taken under arrest. Okay?
Well, since you're demanding me to do it,
Yes.
I'm going to do it, but
Okay.
it's unlawful. So
No, actually, it's
it
not.
is. It is.
No, it's not.
Sure it is.
All right, thoughts so far?
Well, that went from nice to not so nice.
Well, I mean, clearly, I say all the time to people, when you are in your vehicle and you are stopped for whatever reason, whatever it is, show your fucking ID. Don't be an idiot. Don't argue. You have to in every state. Like,
Sounds like standard auditor, frauditor spiel so far.
yeah, like, come
Well,
on,
I just
dude.
mean,
The car got itself stuck.
Like-
No, you got it stuck.
well, part of the I don't want to say legal contract, but sort of the social contract that you have when you have a driver's license and registration and a vehicle and all that is that you'll keep your car in good working order, right? You'll pass an inspection, you'll have insurance. So although breakdowns happen and stuff, like if you're obstructing the road, that right there, and it wouldn't have been a problem, except Glenn is physically incapable of having an interaction with another human being where he is not a flaming piece of dick bag. You know what I mean? Like, the cops literally just come over and help him, and he immediately jumps down his throat. Immediately.
If
Right.
I was ever in that position, I'd try and jump out and try and push the car to the side of the road. It's just standard courtesy.
Right.
He's
Yeah,
not
you don't-
strong
don't-
enough to.
Well, he's
Yeah.
on a flat road. It's not like he's up a hill or anything. And if you were on a hill, you can reverse to the side. You know, there's a way to get out of people's way. And the police probably would have gone on and left him alone.
They probably would have
even if
helped him. They would have helped him push his car out of the way.
Yeah.
I've seen police officers give people a ride home in that situation. You know what I mean? Like,
But he's got to be a dick and create a scene.
Well, the cop's going to explain that in a moment, too.
yeah. So we'll continue. I just, like right off the bat, this interaction is not going well for Glenn because he's a freaking idiot.
Yeah, you're operating a car, you're blocking the street.
Can you get your light out of my face?
It's not in your face.
It is in my
See
face.
The light's pointing down here,
It's in my
sir.
face.
It's not in your face.
Take it and shove it up your ass.
Wow.
Yeah,
you're
take
a
it.
real friendly guy, aren't you? Let's see some insurance, too, while we're on this path of travel. 3733, it's an unplated.
Oh my god, dude. Wow, Portland cops are garbage. Oh my god. I think it's in the back of my thing. You're probably gonna not let me out to do it.
No, I'll let you out.
Okay,
I'm
so
going to stand.
Oh, hold on. I've been saying this like pretty much since I first found Glenn, right? And I still can't figure it out. Maybe somebody on the panel or the comments. Shut up. Maybe somebody else can explain this to me because I just don't understand. Why? Taking that into shh. Quiet, YouTube. Why does he keep his insurance and shit in the trunk of his car? Does anybody know?
Oh, I know some women keep their handbags in the boot, so it might be a girl.
I don't know.
You're Australian, you say boot. No, but like, you keep your handbag in the trunk so you don't get stolen from. Like I understand that. I understand why. Like my mother does that. Why you're like he just for a while it looked like he was baiting these traffic interactions, which obviously I'm not saying that he baited this one. He broke down, but he would appear to almost bait them, and then he would be like, I can't get my insurance, it's in the trunk of my car. Like at what point do you just put it in the glove box like a normal person?
Here's my thing, Kate. He claimed he called his insurance company to get a tow. He doesn't know where his insurance card is that he would use to call the insurance company.
I mean, he could have that.
Right.
He could have it on an app, though, on his phone, like we do on the phone. But still, it's still a dumb, like, just dumb, that coming out of your mouth when, like...
Well, the way I see it, if he's got his insurance in the boot,
The whole thing.
he doesn't have insurance. That's an excuse.
I don't see him having it on his phone.
Well, he did this in Seattle also when he was trying to bait the cops into giving him a ticket.
Right, that's what I was saying. Like, why though? I mean, obviously, if somebody, and this guy seems pretty cool about it, like, I would be uncomfortable about it. If you have a guy who is, supposedly stranded on the middle of the road, hasn't moved his car, you go to help him, he's immediately, confrontational and nasty, and you ask him for his, license and registration and insurance and all that, and suddenly he has to get out of his vehicle and go to his trunk. I would feel very uncomfortable about what that trunk, what was in that trunk.
Yeah, you're going to think there's a gun there.
I mean, I would not think that,
Or a weapon of some sort. Crowbar, tire lever.
And most likely that warning that Glenn has follows him if it's an NCIC.
Yeah. Yeah. So as soon as they get his, his license, game on. All right.
And this cop is actually awesome. There's actually two videos, Kate. There's this one, and then there's like a 30-minute or an hour and a half video also.
Yeah, the longer one, I just wanted to get to the part where he was walking home because that's a funny story.
It's a fucking hilarious story.
There was a bit of hijinks in the walk home last night for Glenn.
Oh my god, dude. Wow, Portland cops are garbage. Oh my god. I think it's in the back of my thing. You're probably gonna not let me out to do it.
No, I'll let you out.
Okay, so
I'm going to stand there as you get it out because
Sure.
I don't know what's in your trunk or anything
I didn't say
else.
my trunk, in my back seat.
Okay, well, you didn't say, so I was assuming your trunk.
This is so stupid. So I can get out?
Yeah, go ahead and get out.
Oh my god. This is just terrible.
Oh, there goes my bootleg Wi-Fi again. I'm gonna start e-begging for like a booster for my router or something. This is the worst. Hold on.
Kate,
I'm gonna pick you up
Mark
and move around my
Metcalf
house.
I'm sorry, Kate. Mark Metcalf is posting a PayPal account with Masshole Report. Is that yours?
Yeah, he is. He's cool like that. Yeah, no, we
Okay.
talked about it beforehand. I said that's fine. Yeah.
Someone in the stream was asking.
But nobody's under any obligation. Yeah, sorry. No, I probably should have announced that, but I feel so weird about e-begging as it is. That like, not that it's e-begging. He's not begging, but.
No.
Oh, no. Okay, so.
Oh my
Here
God.
we go. Yeah.
This is just terrible.
Poor Glenn.
Go ahead, take a look first if you're not comfortable. Go ahead. Yeah, go ahead.
Don't stand.
Well, you're
where you're going to get run over by a car.
look.
The
You
video's
seem,
not
have
playing.
any self-preservation motive.
I don't know what you want from me.
I want you to stand there, not in the middle.
Stand
The
where?
car's going to come
Where?
and hit you
Where?
right there.
Okay. You're not going to shoot me, are you?
Does it look like I'm?
I don't know. I'm in fear for my life at this point.
No, that's a pretty ridiculous statement.
No, I'm in fear for my life because you demanded.
Okay, you being from the guy who came up to try and
This
give
isn't-
you some.
No, you're
aid and
trying to give me
support.
tickets.
No,
You
well,
demanded.
I am now.
You're not going to give me a ticket because I
Yes,
didn't
I
break a
am.
law.
Yes, I am. You stopped at this accident from the moment I came up. I came up here looking at
No.
a person who was sitting in the middle of the street, and I wanted to see if I could help him. And you immediately
This isn't
started
helping.
to attack me.
I didn't attack you. I was
yes,
just recording.
you did.
No?
Verbally, you did.
I told you I
I
was
don't know
okay.
what your problem is, and I don't really care.
I told
okay?
you I was okay.
You are violating the law. No,
No,
you're
I'm not.
not okay.
I am okay. I'm going to move my car once either I can get it started or the tow truck's coming, whatever's first.
No, tow truck is coming.
Now I can't move my car because you have
Tow
me.
truck is coming, and it's coming for me, and it's going to.
I love that.
No, it's
I
not.
love
I'm going to move
that.
my car.
A tow truck is coming, but it's coming
can't-
for me.
That's what I mean. Like, just such a dumb piece of shit. He's right, though. Like, he was just going to get some assistance. And instead of just taking the assistance and being like, okay, thank you very much, he had to act like this. Like this. And I like how, he's standing in the middle of the road where he can get hit by a car. No fear whatsoever. But he turns to the guy that's just trying to help him get out of the middle of the road and suddenly fears for his life. Like, what a dumb shit. What a dumb
Well,
shit.
in all fairness, he probably would do more damage to the car than he would to him.
You'd hope to clean up.
I like this cop.
Oh, this fucking cop's awesome.
Can't do this.
Yes, I can.
No, you can't. He stole my keys. Oh my God. What are you doing?
Go ahead and have a seat.
Dude, you stole my keys.
Oh, that is the short version.
Yeah, so he clearly edited that quite a bit down. So he still does have the original video up, I believe. I just saw it. Does anyone have the timestamp off the top of their head? Because I don't, or the approximate?
For which part where he starts walking?
I like the part where
most of that interaction. He cut a lot of that out.
The rest of the interactions at the very beginning, actually.
Yeah, see, from there, he goes into an absolute tirade and just rips at several police verbally, the female one and the other two officers.
I like
That
when
goes 15 minutes.
I like when the tow truck driver comes and the tow truck driver rips into him.
Yeah.
All right, so
Have you?
we're probably about
Do you
here, right?
Do you need to beep this out, the language, or you right on Facebook?
Yeah, it will be fine.
Okay.
I like to live dangerously.
Living on the edge.
You're about to.
Yeah, it's the same rules
Oh, this
basically.
video.
Oh, so it's a fair spray that he gives the police.
Yeah, it is, and it goes off to his
I
sexist
just don't
tirade.
And it goes for 20 odd minutes. I've never seen a guy with so much rage. Normally you calm down.
Because of your
after
cancer,
5
dude. Yeah, stage 1, motherfucker. Stage 1.
All right, here we go. There's some Glenn. There's the Glenn that we know. What a ray of sunshine he is. Oh my goodness, play.
Hope he doesn't kiss his mother with a mouth like that.
His mom deserted him.
Right.
You are a fucking piece of shit, dude. You are garbage. Yeah, you don't want to hear it. You don't want to hear the truth, you fucking piece of shit. How the fuck do you live with yourself? How do you live with yourself? You think you are. You think you're perfectly fine. How do you live with yourself? You're under this piece of shit. You love towing people's cars when they've done nothing wrong. He's gonna write me a barrage of tickets. They're gonna be eliminated because it's all false. I have insurance. You can't write me a ticket for no insurance. It's in here. I'm afraid you're gonna put a bullet in my back. I'm afraid you're gonna put a bullet in my back.
That's not gonna happen.
Sure it will. So if you're righteous, why aren't you letting me move my car? Why did you take my car keys? You stole my car keys, you bald piece of shit, you motherfucking faggot, cocksucking bitch. You fucking retard. Yeah, put your mask on and get 6 feet. Social distancing. It's wherever I want it. Because you walked up to me. You approached me.
That's what cops do.
You're a fucking piece of shit, dude. Let the cancer do its work. Let the cancer. The baldness is the first stage of your cancer, dude. Yeah, stage 1, motherfucker. Stage 1, bitch.
Are you kidding me?
Let the cancer do its job. Let the cancer do its course. Run its course.
So hold on.
Let it do its job.
Pause. Let's just keep count here. Glenn Serio hates minorities, particularly African Americans, although all minorities. He's made racial slurs about just about anything. He hates women. He hates lesbians. He hates gay men. He hates transsexuals. Now he hates cancer patients too. Like,
COVID.
just when you think that he can't get any worse, he's like, you know what I'm going to do? Talk shit about cancer patients because this guy is bald. Like, what's wrong with him?
I mean, yeah.
What's wrong with him?
During this rant, he's making fun of, he's being homophobic. He's making fun of, cancer as well as calling this dude all types of names that he's just crazy.
And sexist. Don't think that's about to kick in soon.
Misogynistic.
Yeah.
It's Glenn.
This is why there's no friends right here. This is why he couldn't even get along with Josh Abrams, the biggest scumbag on the planet. Glenn was too much of a scumbag for him.
Then this fucking bald piece of shit stole my keys. He came up to my car. I'm here to help you. Reached in my car, pulled my keys out of the ignition, said, I'm towing your car. Fucking piece of garbage. Piece of fucking garbage. It doesn't matter. It'll get out. It will get out, but he'll pay with his job. He will pay with his job. I don't need you hovering over me, lady. Sure you are. You're not. How are you helping? Helping him do what? You're not doing nothing but holding me hostage. If I'm free to leave, okay, I need you to keep your distance because I'm afraid of you. I'm afraid of you. Okay, stay back. Okay, stay back.
What you're being cited for is impeding traffic, fail to carry.
Give me my keys.
Can I finish?
No, give me my fucking keys.
No. Down here on the bottom.
Give me my keys.
On the bottom.
Give me my keys.
You want to handle this now, direction?
What is your name, badge number?
It's on the ticket. Now you can leave.
I can leave where?
You can walk away.
I want to drive my car.
It ain't going nowhere.
Why isn't it going nowhere?
Because it won't start one.
We don't know it won't start. You won't let me.
Yeah, actually we do. Because I came up and asked, and all you did was attack me.
I didn't attack you. You asked me if I needed your help, and I said no, I'm good. And you said, why are you recording?
Exactly.
I have no problem with you. You have a problem with me.
If we would have been friendly, we wouldn't have.
So you,
Did everybody just hear that?
Yep.
He's been calling him a bald piece for like 15 minutes. He's like, I got no problem with you. You have the problem with me. Like, are you fucking kidding me? Yeah, Gary Welsh says Dr. Glenn needs to go back to medical school if he thinks baldness leads to cancer. He doesn't know. All he knows is that you see Jerry's kids on TV, the kids with cancer, they're bald. He thinks that the baldness is what caused the cancer, and the cancer is what in fact caused the baldness. Because on top of being a terrible piece of hot steaming garbage, Glenn is also an idiot.
It's the first stage of cancer, as he said.
Right? He's just so fucking dumb. He's just so dumb.
Isn't Glenn bald?
No.
Oh,
No.
okay.
Danny's right. Yeah, they're
he's like a
always
fucking
getting cops fired, but what happened? Oh, no, they're always getting cops fired, but it never happens. Like, yeah, no, I mean, we can't threaten to get Glenn fired because he doesn't have a job for one. But
Is there a fraud at a school where they go and learn these lines?
yeah,
It's the
called
same
YouTube.
as the sovereign citizens.
Yep, YouTube University.
I'll have your job and badge and your.
So you wrote me-
Sorry.
a bunch of tickets because you think I'm unfriendly.
Well, I know you're unfriendly,
Guys, do you hear this?
but you're not rational.
Listen, I wasn't live streaming until you approached my car. I wasn't live streaming until you approached my car. Yeah, lady. That's gonna fucking suck for you. I hope your husband doesn't see it. Hope your kids don't watch it.
Do you want to leave now or what?
I want to drive my car off.
You're not going to do that.
Why not?
Well, because you don't have the key to the ignition.
You're a fucking piece of shit, dude. What keys did you steal off my car keys?
The ignition key.
You're a piece of fucking garbage, dude.
I really don't think that you should be operating.
So you don't know if I have a backup key.
No, I don't.
You don't.
But if you try and start this car, I'm going to put you in cuffs.
You do that, and you're gonna definitely get hit with the feds.
Hit with the
What's
feds.
The Federal Bureau of Investigation is gonna take your ass down. They're gonna take your ass down.
I don't know what reality you're in, but no.
Oh, you should realize I have close friends in the FBI. So yeah, believe it or not, you're fucked, dude. Believe it or not, you're fucked.
Like, within 3 minutes of interacting with Glenn, this officer clearly knows that he has no friends at all, let alone close ones in the FBI. Like, what the fuck?
Is he talking about the ones that investigated him?
Exactly. They're close friends now.
What did he call that cop? then,
Right,
or
right.
say? I missed it.
What'd you say, Jimmy?
What did he call that cop then, or what did he say? If you take my keys, you're gonna hit the something.
Glenn
You're
threatened.
going to get hit with the feds.
Yeah.
Oh, the Fed. All right, okay.
Yep.
It gets better.
But for the time being, if you want to walk away, you can walk.
No, I'm not gonna walk away. I want my key. I want to see if my car starts, and I'll park it or I'll move it. Because they was having an issue earlier, and they did the same thing. What do you mean no? What does that fucking mean? What does that mean, you piece of garbage? Why not? What's your reason?
Because you don't.
Kate, you got an echo through you.
Oh,
Yeah, can you
come
mute?
on. You motherfucker. You did this, not me. You did this. I hope they'll come out and start filming you. I hope they'll start filming you.
Kate,
You're a piece of garbage, dude.
Well, I'm going to stand over here and wait for the tow truck. Now, when the tow truck shows up, it's going to pick up this car and it's going to take it away.
Okay, and I'm gonna sue you.
Okay, sue me.
I'm gonna sue the fuck out of you.
Sue me.
I'm going to.
Okay.
Can you step away so I can get out?
Yeah, I will.
Yeah, get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here, piece of shit. Fucking piece of garbage. Dude, these cops are garbage, guys. These cops are fucking garbage. I gotta grab all my shit out because this fucking piece of shit cop, you are a piece of garbage, dude. You are absolutely a piece of fucking shit. No, you're scum, dude. You are fucking scum. Guys, call the East Precinct in Portland, Oregon. Call the East Precinct now. Get this cop to lose his fucking job.
Hey, Kate,
We gotta get this
you're
cop off
echoing
the
bad.
streets. He's a piece of shit. He is a motherfucker.
Sorry, I keep forgetting to mute this.
Isn't that illegal to make that to demand that people call in and that to the police?
No. I mean, it can cross a line to where you're purposely tying up emergency resources, like tying up the phone lines, and that's like a minor charge. But overall, I mean, it's ridiculous. It's not it's not a moral thing to do, but it's a very gray area legally that I don't think they would ever charge him with. You know what I mean? Because frankly,
I'm sorry.
What's that?
I'm just going to say it's not an abuse of 911 because they're not calling 911. They're calling the main line. So, like Kate's saying, it's really nothing they can do.
Yeah, I mean, and the fact of the matter is these guys don't have the impact that they think they do. Like, he's calling for a call flood. Maybe a handful of people called, maybe. But most people at this point, I believe anyway, are watching the shit for the dumpster fire. They're not watching it because they want to, they feel bad for Glenn. They think that he's justified and they want to call and help him in some way. Like, call and demand this officer lose his job for what?
Kate, is a call flood anything? Is that a variation of doxing?
No, I mean, not really. A call flood is when you put out a number. And I mean, doxing is that's such a confusing term because there's not even a lot of good case law on what doxing is or whether or not it's legal. People will immediately go to doxing's illegal. The FBI will get involved. It's really technically not. It gets rolled into harassment laws most of the time.
Because doxing is when they hammer your mobile phone or your cell phone with calls or your email, or they flood you, or your workplace, or so I thought this would be a similar sort of thing.
A lot of the laws just haven't caught up yet. They just haven't caught up to the digital age. You know what I mean? Because who would have thought that we get this incredible resource, this information highway, right, where we can exchange thoughts and ideas and information in seconds, and this is what we do with it. This is how we use it.
Yeah.
A fucking piece of shit. You're a fucking piece of garbage, dude. Piece of shit. You are a piece of fucking shit, dude. I'm not capable of operating my vehicle because I have my hazards on and my car stalled.
Yeah.
You're a piece of shit, dude. You're a piece of shit, dude. Look for a reason. It doesn't matter if you try to put me in cuffs. Thousands of people have seen this. You're fucked. You are fucked, dude. That's probably why you don't have a wife. Look at you. Look at your head, dude. I could get you a wig.
So let's just correct.
Glenn talking about someone's head. No, that's not going to fly. Sorry. He's got a head on him like a beaten favorite.
Not just that, but he's assuming this man doesn't have a wife. He has no idea whatsoever. He's claiming that thousands of people have seen it. At this point, it's live, right? Like, no, thousands of people do not watch Glenn's live streams. That's absurd.
Glenn's head looks like it's been set on fire and put out with a bike chain. And he's calling something. And he's calling someone else like that.
Glenn projects a lot, I think. I think he just projects his bad feelings onto these people.
I could get you a fucking wig, you piece of shit. You want a wig?
Sorry, I try to balance the commentary with we want to know what we're commenting on as we're watching this, but he can't even get his car to start. No, he can't buy a stranger a wig. Let's just be clear with that. You literally can't even afford to maintain a running vehicle. You're not buying this guy a wig. Really.
What happened to the Glenn van?
The big Glenn Serio's 2002 big green rate van. I don't know. He's driving this shit box instead. I guess the rental car ran out, and this is what he's driving now.
He might have sent it up to our mate in Canada.
I don't know. Maybe Deep State Devin's driving the rape van somewhere.
You want a wig? Is that what you want? What do you want from me? You want $10 for a wig? $20 for a wig? What was it? You fucking piece of shit. You're garbage. You're a piece of garbage, dude. Give me my keys so I can leave. I can leave whenever I want. This is my car. This is my car, and I'll move it whenever I want, dude. You have me hostage in the street. Yeah, don't shake your head, lady. You know it's true. My car is his hostage. So release my car. Because he's having a bad day and he's dealing with protesters, he's attacking me. Me, that fucking fat piece of shit. You are a fat piece of shit. Oh, that's a God's good. Well, free speech is free speech, so go fuck yourself. You cocksucker, you'd love to arrest me. You can't arrest me, you piece of shit. Fucking.
When is he going to learn? When is he going to learn? He tells these people all the way, you can't give me a ticket. And then they give him a ticket. They say, you can't tow my car. Then they tow his car. He says, you can't arrest me when they've got him in pepper spray and zip ties on the street. Like, they arrest him. Like, when is he going to learn?
What sane person antagonizes 3 people with guns, nightsticks, pepper spray, handcuffs, tasers? That's just insanity.
Yeah, no, I mean, honestly, it's not insanity. It's first world privilege living in America, knowing that odds are they're not going to nightstick, shoot, or pepper spray you or tase you. You know what I mean? Like, that's what it is. Like, for all their railing on about police brutality, they sure feel comfortable antagonizing these people.
Exactly.
An idiot. Cocksucking faggot cops. You're a fucking piece of shit, dude. You are a fucking piece. You're wasting resources to hold me hostage, you piece of shit.
I'm sorry, but does he know what a hostage situation is?
Don't think so.
Yeah, clearly by his definition of being held hostage, he has no idea what it means to be held hostage.
Yeah, he clearly isn't aware of, like, Stockholm. You know what I mean? Like, what are you talking about? Hostage. Yeah, Gary says this is Glenn talking to his audience. If his batteries ran out, he'd be kissing the cop's ass to get his keys back. Yeah, he would, but I mean, he's not getting his keys back. Yeah, and like Shell says, from someone who's in such fear for his life, he sure is hanging around for no reason. Absolutely, absolutely. And like, they're not impeding his ability to leave at all. Like, you don't have a legal right to drive on the roads. Just to be fair, it's a privilege. That's why you apply for a license, and that license can be taken away, and your registration can be suspended or revoked. Like, it's actually not a right.
Well, and sadly that night, most of his audience was from Discord.
Oops.
Oh, yeah, it was all right.
Yeah, more to come later.
I like this. His car cannot be held hostage, even if it had a personality like Kit.
Hey, you stupid fucking dyke. You dumb little fucking cunt. I want my car, you fucking dumb little.
How is that not public nuisance or public disturbance or something?
We don't have laws like that here, Jimmy.
Really?
Cop cannot be a victim unless of assault, and it's like 3:00 in the morning, so there's no civilians around to actually watch this bullshit.
Well, that makes sense. Okay. Yeah, if you got personal like that out here, you'd be in cuffs very quickly.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I mean, police out here will tolerate so much lip, but yeah, if you get to a point like that, it'd get very ugly for you very, very quickly.
I think we lost Kate.
Yeah.
You're in the UK, right, Jimmy?
No, I'm in Australia,
Okay.
and our police will cop a little bit, but there's a line.
Yeah. That's the way it is in
Yeah.
Britain also. The British cops are the same way. They'll tolerate so much. And again, it depends on the environment. If you're, on the platform or something like that, and you're causing a scene like this, they'll nick you real quick. In the States, like I said, the cops cannot be a victim of verbal abuse. Basically, you stand there and take it. Now, if there's civilians around, there are kids around, at that point, you can probably get them for disorderly conduct.
Oh yeah, if there's kids around, it's definitely it'll be a worse offence again out here.
Right.
Yeah, I can't think of the terminology. Morgid, no, she'd be more up to scratch on this than me. But yeah, there's no way they would tolerate this nonsense at all. They would even out here if they told you to move on, they wouldn't let you stand there and argue the point. You'd have about 2 minutes to get your bloody feet moving. Otherwise, they would arrest you. If you disobey and move on, that's a big thing out here.
Right. I'm sorry, Kate, go ahead.
I just don't believe that he's calling someone stupid when he literally, not even 30 minutes ago, used the word stoled in a conversation with them.
Twice, Kate. I heard it
Right.
twice.
I know. Yeah.
She'll suck your dick for the 80K a year. You would go suck his dick. Don't fucking lie. If there was a promotion, you would be sucking his fucking dick.
Echo
You're a
Kate.
fucking... It's the truth. It's the truth. Look at you. You're goons. You're goons. Oh, yeah. So you're holding me hostage. So that's... You are holding me hostage. You prefer I leave? Give me my car keys. What are you holding my car keys for?
Because I don't trust you.
You don't trust me for what?
Look at you. Look at the way you're behaving.
Because of you.
You are irrational.
Oh, I'm irrational. I was fine earlier. My mental issue. Well, hopefully you don't live too much longer. Hopefully you pass away. That is my goal, to watch you pass away.
I mean, that's starting to sound like a threat, right?
Yeah,
Borderline. I mean, it's wishing, not really threatening or hoping.
Just such an immoral
Yeah.
thing to say, though. Like, who says that to somebody?
No, exactly.
I mean, who handles getting their car towed like this? All he had to do really was push his car out of the way when it died. Like, just push it to the side of the road, like, to begin with. Then you won't have an interaction. I mean, the cop still might have come over, right, to try to help him. He would have been Glenn, so it wouldn't have gone well. But there would have been no reason to tow his car, at least.
yeah. What was that? Could you help me put my car to the side of the road, please, sir? How hard's that?
Right.
Well, Glenn's not done any exercise since like 1974.
Yeah,
No,
at least.
he's a big MMA champ. He challenged us all to get in the ring.
Yes, he does.
Okay, what would this cost him? The towing, the impound. What sort of money are we looking at? Fine wise.
I mean, maybe $250. It depends how long his car is in the impound lot beyond. Like, so there's a fee to tow it. I think it's a base fee and then mileage on top of that. There's a storage fee. I think they always charge at least one day the first night that you're in there, and that the storage fees just accrue until you get it out. So I would say on the low end of things, and Ron, you probably know better than I do, but maybe $250. If you get it out the next day.
Yeah.
But
Plus
what
the
about
tickets,
the infraction from the police as well? What's that? What would that be worth?
the tickets were $350, so he's looking at about $700 a night.
Right.
Wow. And all he could
And-
have said was, "Excuse me, officer, my car's broken down. Can you give me a hand pushing it to the side of the road? I've got a tow truck on the way."
Absolutely.
And in Philadelphia, here's the kicker. Like in Philadelphia, let's say like this would have happened in Philadelphia. He would have had to pay the ticket off, any tickets he had in the system, plus the storage fee, plus everything, like to get your car back. If you have any tickets in the system, the ticket you got for the reason why you were towed, everything has to be paid to get your car out of impound.
So like a parking ticket or anything, a jaywalking or
Correct.
something.
Any infraction at all.
Any any vehicular infraction that's in the system, when you go to get it, you have to pay that in one line. And then after that's paid off, then they'll see you in a completely different line to deal with the fact that your car's in their lot.
Right.
Wow.
And almost 100% of cops, Jimmy, if he'd have been a decent human being, the cops would have let him call his own tow truck or push it out of the way and given him a ride to where he's going, or call him a cab.
Yeah. This guy stands. I know Kate has said many times how stupid he is, but just to not take that option at the start, just to be civil, and it's going to end up costing him 700, 500, 700 grand, whatever. It's just mad. He must have more money than sense, this bloke.
No, I mean that's only because he doesn't have much sense. But yeah, I mean, it costs $0.00 to be a decent human being. That's really what this goes down to.
Manners cost nothing, but they're worth gold.
Right. And no matter what, the cop can't leave your car. He cannot leave your car sitting in the middle of the road. I mean, he was in a precarious spot. It wasn't like he was pulled to the one side. He was in the middle of the fucking road.
You know what? If there was a car impeding traffic in the middle of the road and Glenn was driving down there, he'd be the first one to get out and start yelling at the guy to move the car.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I had a situation. When I first moved out to the area I live in now, I was using Google to give me directions to go somewhere, and it had told me to turn left, but the left was like another 50 feet. There was two lefts. Well, the left I took actually took me down a private road that the trolleys travel on. And so, not knowing to me, I go down this road, and I guess a lot of people make the mistake because there was a transit cop that was sitting in the parking lot. So he gets behind me and puts his lights on, right? I'm not even paying attention. I go into a tunnel that's for trolleys, right? And he's honking his horn. I'm in the middle of the tunnel now. I can't do nothing but go out the other side. I come out the other side right to a trolley stop. Like I was able to pull off, so I pull off, and of course I tried to be tough when he came to the car. I'm like, dude, what are you fucking going beeping your horn, like driving like that? Like he slammed his door, he got out. He was like, do you know what road you're on? I'm like, no. He was like, you could have just been killed or killed hundreds of people. You're driving on a private trolley road. I'm like, oh man, I followed my GPS. He was so pissed that the car got towed. Like he wasn't playing around.
I mean, people don't realize. I mean, cops are there. They will help you. I mean, it depends on your attitude. You have an attitude like Glenn, you get what you deserve.
Look, you're already what? 55, 56, 57. Give it take 4 or 5 more years. That's it. I won't have to see your fucking ugly mug again. That's it. No, I won't. You piece of fucking garbage. You're a faggot, dude. You are. You're a piece of shit. You're fucking garbage, dude. You are a piece of fucking shit, dude. Only piece of shits do shit like this. And you are a piece of shit. Yeah, guys, they stole my car. He's saying I'm blocking the road. Instead of me moving the car, I could move the car, and he's waiting an hour for a tow truck, guys. Look at this stupid piece of shit. Yeah, go ahead and head on out, you stupid little cunt. Get the fuck out of here, you dumb
is
little
really
cunt.
small. Everything's got stupid and piece in front of it.
Too bad, dumb little cunt. I don't care. I'm not offended by you. You should have did the right thing and let me go. But you held me hostage with my car. You stupid fuck.
How long has this tirade been going?
I don't know. Can we skip to when the tow truck driver shows up? Because his language is actually it takes a lot, but that's starting to offend me.
There's
It's
one
like-
good line coming up, and he calls the cop Elmer Fudd. The cop goes, "Have you looked in the mirror?"
Okay, so we'll hold for that one, I guess. Oh man, this is
But no,
terrible.
Yeah, you can go ahead and probably jump to the tow truck. Tow truck guy really doesn't do that much. The walk is the funniest part because that's where some shenanigans come in play.
Oops.
Okay, Nicholas, can you email me your phone number
Did you hear that?
at
name?
auditingtheusa@gmail.com?
You might want to back up a little bit. Kate.
Nicholas,
Nicholas.
auditingtheusa@gmail.com. Email me your phone number.
Wouldn't you think that name, Nick OS,
OS?
would give it away?
No, to most people, yes.
Oh my God. The cross street is Caesar and Chavez, and then Laurelhurst.
Harry, you should.
I can't believe it.
You should inform the chat what actually was going on here.
Okay, so for the people who don't follow Discord, some people from Discord were actually following Glenn's live stream that evening, and they offered poor Glenn a ride. And one of the people who offered him a ride, his name was Nick Olis, and there was some other little bug person offered him a ride also, and they kept saying they're on their way, and the cops pulled somebody over, and it just went from there. And poor Glenn was waiting, and sadly, no one showed up, and he's probably still sitting there waiting for us. Them.
Yeah. So just to be clear, none of us were ever going to actually show up to pick him up.
Yeah. No.
Nicholas said, I'll be there in 20 minutes. 40 minutes later, he's still stringing him along.
And
then
Glenn started getting pissed.
Glenn got the hint, I don't think he's coming. And then a little bug turned up and said, I'll give you a lift. And so for another 30 minutes, he believed that one. He fell for the same shit twice.
Yeah, I have the first like 5
It was quite funny. It was funny live.
minutes on video. Yeah, and then I switched.
It made it even better because Glenn forgot all of his cords and his battery
I
pack
have,
in the car.
Yeah, I'm gonna stay live. This is some pretty dirty shit.
As compared to clean shit.
that female cop was laughing when I started saying, Elmer Fudd, we're gonna catch us a wabbit. We're gonna catch us a wabbit. She started laughing. She couldn't handle it. Yeah, thanks, Nick. Appreciate it. Outlaw Ninja, thank you, man. I wasn't speeding. I had my hazards on.
So, Michael, to answer your question,
I had my hazards on, and I wasn't there more than 2 or 3 minutes. I kid you not. I wasn't there more than 2 or 3 minutes.
Apparently, Ricardo
Sorry.
Luna has changed teams. He's no longer a Glenn supporter, apparently.
Oh yeah, Ricardo was in our comments being super nice. So,
Offered money.
shout out to Ricardo. Yeah, we're not going to take your money, Ricardo.
No.
So you can hang out for free. Everybody hangs out here for free. Yeah. Oh, like he said he couldn't afford Uber. This is the same guy that remember when he was harassing those nurses and he yelled at that woman in the car, I have a better car than you, I have a better house than you, I have a better life than you.
Yeah.
Like this is his car right here.
And then he owned like 7 Jeeps or something, and meanwhile, he's working the Jesus sandals.
Right.
He should get
So yeah,
Puma
that's
to,
the long story.
he should get Puma to sponsor him like some other person.
FEMA?
Yeah.
Puma.
Puma.
Oh, Puma. I thought you said FEMA. I was like, what?
So Portland's not been good to Glenn. So he's got an arrest. That's going to probably be $400 or $500 fine. Then he's got another $700 in tickets and tow fees. So he's had an expensive weekend.
But how
Yeah.
dopies go there? That's the most hot spot in the country at the moment, isn't it?
Absolutely, and that's
Police and citizen wise.
yes, and that's one of the things
The
I was talking about.
dopiest order of them all has to rock up there and make a douche of himself. This guy's seriously not very bright.
No,
Absolutely.
he's one of the dumbest people I've ever encountered on the internet.
He probably is the dumbest auditor out there.
He's got to be. He's got to be.
Yeah, and in Portland right now, I had this conversation, and people were trying to justify Glenn's behavior the night he got arrested. Portland's not the place to be fucking with cops right now. Pardon my language. These guys are working 16-hour days, 7 days a week, dealing with rioters, and they're catching flack from the media. They're catching flack from their bosses. They're catching flack from civilians. And Glenn kept pushing his luck, and he's seen what happened. This is not the right time to be playing these games with the cops out there.
That's what I was saying. It's the absolute hotspot of the USA at the moment regarding all this sort of thing. And that dopey bastard goes there. Why? That'd be the last spot I'd go.
For the Glenn trifecta, what we need. I'm sorry, Kate. Go ahead.
Ricardo Alvarez says, Ricardo Luna calling you. Answer the phone, Kate. Ricardo Luna doesn't have my phone number, but I mean, I give it out anyway. So, hi, Ricardo. I don't even know.
He probably thinks it's that one that Furry doxed the other day.
Speaking of which, guys, Furry potato is so salty. I can't even.
Salty potato.
She is quite bitter these days.
So after the stream we did on Sunday, she tried to put in another copyright strike. And it failed, of course, again. But this time she said that this is the funniest thing I've ever heard, that what we did was not fair use because it was heavily edited propaganda. Wrap your head around that. Like, that's not fair use because that was too informative. Like, what are you talking about?
And then she tried wanting to YouTube that it was a violation of terms of service for streaming on another platform when it says nothing nearly even close to that.
Yeah, no, and she's like, oh, and another thing, they violated YouTube policy by streaming on Facebook. We can stream on Facebook. They can't tell us what we can do on Facebook. All that we're doing is we stream on Facebook, then we re-upload the video to YouTube. It has had very little impact on our views, and it's fine. It's not a big deal. It is absolutely worth it to go toe-to-toe with this miserable tyrant. So anyway, by Thursday, I will have some real propaganda out. If she wants to accuse us of making propaganda, I am working on something.
Sweet.
How furry.
And I think it's good to actually jump on this forum for a couple of days, a week, whatever it is. You'll probably pick up a few more fans, a few more viewers. Facebook's a pretty big deal.
Sasha, I always love you the most. Yeah, Ricardo, you're not calling the right number, but sorry, I'm not ringing at all.
Ricardo, that number that Furry gave out last week was not Kate's number.
Yeah, or anything that's on Facebook is not going to be accurate. So, sorry. Get in my Discord.
I'm sorry. The one thing I started to say about Glenn was we're missing the Glenn trifecta. All we need now is a good tasing.
Yeah.
A good taser shot would be awesome.
Yeah. Yeah, that would be great.
I'm pretty sure he'd either piss or shit himself and then just cry.
Yeah.
I can't see.
Yeah.
I can't feel my legs.
My uterus fell out.
My aching ovaries.
My tits are sore.
Give me my Jesus sandals back. Good time.
He is comedy gold, actually, when you think about it.
Oh, it's been a great weekend.
Yeah. No.
Yeah, if a comedian got a hold of this bloke, he'd have 50 years of work. It's just comedy gold.
Yeah, Kenny Klein's put some good stuff out. Degeneration Nation's putting some stuff out. He's got one he's working on right now, but it's got so many beeps in it. He's having problems editing it.
I know, it's so ridiculous. Like, there's just so much. Like, it's never ending content. Like, Glenn, I mean, it's been a good week so far, and it's only Tuesday.
At this point, we don't know where poor Glenn's at. I mean, we're not sure if he's trudging back to Seattle or if he's still trying to get his car out of impound. I'd love to see the video. Go ahead.
Sorry, Harry. The funny thing though that I noticed in his live stream, because I watched the whole thing it was last night for me. Sorry. He was raving on how bad the Portland police are. They're horrible, and he can't wait to get out of there. Now it makes me think, if the Seattle police actually stood up to him a bit more straight up, these guys stood on him twice, and he wants out. The Portland police stood on him twice. He wants out. If the Seattle police didn't tolerate so much crap off him and stood on him a lot harder, a lot quicker, I think he wouldn't be the buffhead he is now.
Yeah, that's debatable. I don't know. I think
unfortunately you have to understand that
he tapped out after 2 incidents in Portland.
And I'm sure the Seattle cops are pissing themselves laughing right now. But you also have to understand the politics in Seattle. Even though they're neighbors to each other, Seattle's a very liberal, very tree-huggy, kumbaya type area.
All right.
And it's very hard. They try to appease everybody, unfortunately, and their politics are very bizarre down there, and that's why.
Even just hitting him with offences, each like this tow, as you said, it could cost him $700-800. That's what I think motivates this guy now. If you start hitting him in the back pocket, he's going to shrivel up.
Oh, absolutely. And I mean, he claims he makes all this money off of YouTube. Well, his views and his videos have all taken a hit since his racist tirade had been pretty much shared by everybody. And he's not making the money. For a while, I think he was making some decent money off of this, but it's definitely hit him in the wallet. And I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, he obviously did not have the money for an Uber or a cab the other night. So how's he going to afford to get his car out of impound? How's he going to get home now?
That's what I'm wondering. If they keep hitting
they don't take payment plans. I'll tell you that. So there ain't no like setting up payment plans to get your car out. They want that motherfucking loot.
Yeah,
that's a contract with the city. You know what I mean? They don't. Right. That's it's a private tow company. They give a shit less.
Right.
I'm just wondering if they kept hitting these frauditors in the back pocket. They can't afford to defend every single offense. It's got to give. Something's got to give.
No, absolutely, and you are right. And I think that's kind of an angle some people are going to start taking with this. I mean, because what they're doing, especially people. I mean, Furry is a great example. She's just violating people for no reason. I mean, she's walking through neighborhoods calling people names that haven't said nothing to her.
Yeah, she'll wait there for an hour or two. Just up and down, round the side, round the front, and calls out this and calls out that and provokes it until she gets the incident that she's after.
Well, exactly, and that's what it's all about. She's going for the lawsuits. I'd be curious what's going to happen with the lawsuit she has at the city hall where they actually did remove her. I think she might get some money from that, but I'm sure she'll piss right through that. But I mean, she's after the lawsuits, and she even says in her videos.
And I've seen several, because I've watched her a bit lately, I've seen several videos where she's shut down the live stream because, the cops aren't coming. She's had a bit of an interaction, a bit of an altercation, but the police weren't called, so, I'm shutting this down.
I have to admit, I was kind of surprised that they weren't, at least Junkyard was not, the guy she was with in the park the other day, I was kind of surprised he was not arrested for that stunt in running through in the orange jumpsuit, playing like he's a prisoner who escaped. To me, that's the equivalent of yelling fire in a theater, and I think I could, on my report at least, make a case for disorderly conduct.
Police probably didn't want to do the paperwork.
Possibly, I don't know. I mean, I don't know.
The stupidity is just staggering, and I'm really
It
excited
is.
to see what we have by Sunday.
Yeah, like you said, it's only Tuesday.
Yeah. It's an eventful week. So it's 11 o'clock. I'm probably going to wrap this up because I'm an old lady. Any final thoughts?
Nope, not at all. Thanks for having me on. You guys have a great week. I'm sure we'll talk this week on Discord.
Harry, I always appreciate having you on. Always
No
appreciate
problem.
you streaming.
Thanks for having me, Kate. And g'day to everyone in chat. I could not see chat tonight, so if people have said hello or asked me things, I'm sorry I didn't see, so I apologise for not replying.
All right. Well, we're going to upload this replay to YouTube. So if you're watching this on YouTube, thank you very much. And fuck Furry Potato.
Yep.
Good night,
Everybody.
Good night, guys.
Damn.